Welcome to the Czech Republic and the 2017 Konopiště Open, the second stop on the Disc Golf World Tour. We're here at the very beautiful and challenging Par 67 Franz Ferdinand Disc Golf Park. It's considered by many to be a top 5 course in Europe with its majestic landscape and demanding design, measuring at 3,300 meters, just under 11,000 feet in course length. The excitement is building for the Disc Golf World Tour and first event in Europe this season. And welcome back. We're here with the female Pro Open lead card, final round. Vanessa Van Dyken 2 under on the front 9. Still with a 1 throw advantage and the lead. Hole number 10. 112 meters, 367 feet, par 3. A slight straight curve to the right. Got 2 guardian trees and some low-hanging branches. But one of the prettiest greens on this entire Franz Ferdinand course. Vanessa first to tee. May have took that shot for granted, leaving it high into the branches and knocking to the ground. Katka really a chance to air it out here. Wide open to the left, swinging it wide. Left, bringing it back right. In prime position. A little tighter than she wanted. If that would have been another 10, 20 feet wider to the left, that might have been a really excellent shot. A little tight for Evelina to the right side. Henna hopefully trying to learn from her mistake. Also taking it tight right. Possibly catching the late guardian tree. So Vanessa a little opposition here. With a long approach. Standstill. Looks to be short left of the green. Henna with a long attempt, still floating it over, left side short. And Katka appeared to have the distance with the big hyzer out to the left, but just laying up for Evelina and Katka. Couple tester putts here. Vanessa just outside the circle, 33-footer. Wide right and low. A little flutter, a little nose down. Never give it a chance. This hole playing a little harder for a few of the ladies just due to errant shots off the tee. And the others just with good approaches, trying to keep it close to the basket. With a par by Evelina, she ties it up. Her and Vanessa tied for the tournament through 10 holes in the final round. Evelina and Katka, par 3s. Vanessa and Henna, record 4s. Hole number 11, 311 meters. 1,020 feet. It's the long par 5. With this long fairway, it really gives the players a chance to air it out. That's a quick dogleg to the right and then cut back left with the basket positioned, tucked back into the cove. Katka going low. Left side. Not quite the distance or carry that she wanted. Wow, that was a good chance for the distance thrower of Evelina. Good chance to air it out, and she does. Gets good carry. Left side edge fairway. Good throw by Vanessa. Down there, left side, playing that angle. And a similar shot. And around the same location. Seems to be a little breeze, maybe a little headwind coming through that gap in the trees. Weather out here has been better than expected. They called for rain throughout the weekend, being about 80% every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we lucked out so far. Haven't seen any rain as of yet, and the wind has been moderate. Springtime in Europe. Everything's full bloom in the Czech Republic. Vanessa, great position drive. Still keeping it in the middle. Center cut fairway. Henna a little out of position going forehand. Too overstable. Flexes out right side rough. It's going to be a tough third shot from there. Evelina trying to give it everything she's got. See the pollen in the trees kind of blowing there. And maybe that does speak too soon. I think there's rain coming. So we get a little bit of drizzle here starting on hole number 11. At this time of the day, the Men's Pro Open league card had just teed off. These women trying to give it everything they got as far as the big distance shot, trying to get the big carry to the basket. Obviously trying to get the big distance and add in that power. You might sacrifice the accuracy and control as Katka pulls that left side into the trees. A little wind lift, a little bounce. Tosses Vanessa's driver into the branches, short side of the green. Women look to be struggling a little bit on this longer par 5. Evelina's fourth shot, safely on the green. Henna in a tough position here. Forced to go forehand. Out and around to the right, trying to flex back. Right next to the basket. See that wind really picking up through that tunnel as the flag on top of the basket's waving. Definitely not a time to take any shot for granted. Low side. Never got it up. She needed that putt to go in as they bounce back and forth with the scores. Vanessa and Evelina battling for the lead with that missed putt right there. And the bogey. Vanessa regains a one-stroke lead. Vanessa, Katka both record pars, while Evelina and Henna bogey 6 on hole number 11. Hole number 12, 201 meters, 659 feet. The hard dog leg to the right, par 4 to a layup and a second shot, possibly third shot across the out-of-bounds pond to the basket tucked up and perched on the hillside. I want to say this is the hardest scoring hole on the entire course based on scoring averages. And this tee shot, very difficult. Unless you're a lefty and your name is Katka and you put it way around the corner, outside left, back to the right, right on the sweet spot. Excellent execution. Vanessa a little tight, a little turnover, catching that corner tree and falling to the ground. Here's a chance for Evelina to get a stroke back. Going forehand. Out left, waiting for it to break right, and does. Nice little flare skip at the end. A very unfortunate wind gust right there. It looked like Henna was going turnover with possibly a mid-range, and she got this gust that actually turned the disc from a turnover shot into a roller. Ends up falling short in the fairway, but in the fairway, setting up what should be a clean second shot. Lady's just trying to get to the sweet spot from here, trying to lay it up to the edge of the pond, giving him a good opportunity and clean look for a third shot across. Evelina so accurate and controlled with that nice little touchy forehand shot of hers. Katka not getting too greedy here. Realized she probably couldn't get a shot of that distance to clear the pond. So rather than trying to force a shot like that, she lays up short of the pond and try to go over with the third shot. Inbounds for Henna as she turns it over right side. Vanessa out of position here. Forcing a shot across the pond, crisscross style, getting left side. Katka getting the distance and getting the green light. Inbounds. Evelina, third shot on the green, successful. That'll be a par putt for there. Here's a long attempt by Vanessa. Distracted for just a second. Resets. Left side, hyzer. Katka giving a valiant effort, a bunch of hyzer angle on there. Putt falls short. Ooh. Evelina. 4 par putt missing wide right. But knocks down the comebacker. As I mentioned, one of the harder holes on the course, if not the hardest, just with the angle, especially with the big dog leg to the right. And of course, you're throwing over an out-of-bounds pond, which just increases that difficulty and challenge for the players. as they tap out and we move on to the next one. Bogey fives across the board with Vanessa Van Dyken still holding on to a one-stroke lead. Hole number 13, 108 meters, 354 feet. A slight turn to the right, par 3. And every time I see this hole, I can't fail to mention how beautiful this course is. Just lush green grass, bright green leaves, flowers in bloom. It's springtime in Europe. Katka first to tee, going lefty hyzer outside, wide left. Possibly got the distance, but wide, just outside the green. Vanessa going tight line turnover. Didn't quite get the distance or carry, possibly catching a branch late. Evelina go more direct route, a little low turnover. That looks to be short as well. See if Henna can learn from those previous shots. And tails one, hard turnover right. It's all going to be long putts for birdie. Henna from 60, missing low right. Evelina, same. Ladies with the long attempts. Katka just looks to be outside the circle's edge. About 34 feet, pin high. Looking directly at it and knocks it down for the birdie here on hole number 13. Excellent way to take advantage, just being a lefty and the way this hole shapes. And then an excellent putt to finish. Very impressive. As the ladies tap out their threes on the par 3. Katka with a lone birdie, making up a stroke on the rest of her card mates. Improves to 11 over, just 2 strokes back of second, 3 back of first. Hole number 14, 256 meters, 840 feet. A slight uphill par 4. Got some good open fairway as it narrows down halfway down the fairway, then opens back up again to a very long uphill approach to a basket perched on the hillside. Very beautiful long distance par 4. It's also about placement as well. Trying to stay in the center of the fairway. Line up those approach shots or second drives on this hole.
Great shot. Wow, thank you.
And Katka doing just that, throwing a very accurate precision drive. Tailing off to the right. Line up a nice line as second shot. Vanessa getting the carry, getting the distance, finishing off a little farther left than she wanted. She's going to be challenged by those low-hanging branches on the corner. Evelina really utilizing her power, getting a big reach back, some big distance, getting to the corner. Henna never gets it up and over. A lot of steep hyzer angle, finishing very hard to left. She's definitely going to be pinned behind these trees with a difficult second shot. Even with the shorter second shots by Vanessa and Henna, 4 is still not out of the question to get a par on this hole. Katka in prime position, gets up on one. Big power flex left side. Should be a clean third shot on the approach. Those low-hanging branches definitely affecting Evelina's shot as she gets her second shot to the top of the hill. Excuse me on Henna's shot. Actually, I thought she got out of the woods, getting caught hitting the last tree, and then pulling a shot wide right. Definitely struggling on this hole. As you may have seen, there's stakes on each and every par 4 and 5. These longer holes, those red, white, and blue stakes are actually distance markers, fairway distance markers. The white stake is 150 meters from that stake to the basket. The blue is 100 meters, and the red is 50 meters from that stake to the basket, giving you a good read on the distance, especially on these longer holes. It's really hard to read exactly how far that basket is away, and it's a good way to gauge and help you make a decision on what disc you're going to throw for the next shot based on how far that is out. A great addition to this course from last year's Konopiście Open. Henna just trying to get up on the green. Evelina with a quick draw. She was ready to throw and does. Just outside the bullseye. Nice low line, aggressive shot, and sticks it to the pin. Here's a long attempt. Looks to be about 50 feet. Evelina, good confident putt. Way to take her time. And Henna knocks it home. Good tester putt. She's just trying to get this hole over with and on to the next. Katka with a little head knocker there as she puts her approach to the pin. A little drop in for the par on hole number 14. Vanessa and Henna both record bogeys. Evelina and Katka take par 4 on the par 4 14th. Hole number 15, 228 meters, 748 feet. The slight downhill par 4. It's a big wide open fairway that definitely funnels down and tightens as you get down the fairway to a basket placed perfectly right in the center. It's one of those holes where you really can air out on the first tee shot and relying on your accuracy and control for the approach on the second. Good distance flex carry by the lefty. Katka with a great distance shot. Evelina looking to make a move. Big reach back, big pull, big distance down the fairway. Vanessa, your current leader, next to tee. With a slight right pull. May have shanked it to the right. Still in position. Henna. Nice, quick, aggressive release. Gets a big shot down the fairway, finishing left. So after Vanessa's tee shot, it's going to be a good distance to carry to even try to get a chance at a birdie. I think at this point she just wants to keep it in the middle, keep it in the short grass. Katka's second shot, hanging it out wide left, challenging that tree, hitting the tree, and kicking back to the fairway. Oh, Henna was in prime position for that second shot, just didn't get it up to flat or wide enough to the right. There's Evelina's chance to attack. A nice straight to a turn. Good carry, a little spin out on the green. That should give her a look at it, birdie. Vanessa dialing in their approach shots today. Safely on the green in 3. Same from Katka. Here's a long putt to make the day. Left it low, slides it up there. So just outside the circle. Evelina's birdie attempt, low and right. Vanessa slams it home. Good, confident putt. Dead center chains. Evelina continues to have putting woes. During the first round, she had missed at least 2 from that distance and misses another late in the match here on number 15. That could turn out to cost her down the stretch. Evelina with the lone bogey, while Vanessa, Henna, and Katka get pars on hole number 15. Vanessa with a 1-stroke lead. Hole number 16, 302 meters, 991 foot, par 5, dogleg right that continues to curve right down this narrow tunnel and then finishing back to the left. Very beautifully placed location for the basket. One of the harder holes on this course, especially at a par 5. This first tee shot carrying about 4.25, maybe 450 to the sweet spot down this tunnel. Katka first to tee. Little sawed off inside right side. Second shot, she might have to cut the corner. Vanessa playing for control. Going dead center cut of the fairway. Beautiful shot. Henna looking to match that shot, doesn't get the disc flat, finishing left side of the fairway. Evelina's chance to make a move. Big power throw. Good straight carry, getting the distance. A little check, skip, left side of the fairway. Great angle for the second shot. Awesome shot by Evelina. There's Katka cutting the corner and out into the middle. Another tough location for Henna. Forced to go forehand. And a layup. Keep it in the short grass. Vanessa getting far enough down the fairway where she can still manage a big turnover flex shot from here. Trying to progress down the fairway. And does. Evelina in prime position here to make a move. Currently 1 stroke back of the lead. Big rip. Slight turnover. Good distance on the fairway. It's absolutely one of those holes you do not take for granted. A lot of difficulty, a lot of challenge. Anything off the fairway provides a very difficult next shot. Especially with the length of these holes, these women having to throw 2, 3, sometimes 4 drives on some of these longer par 5s. A good controlled shot, left right side fairway by Vanessa. Should give her a clean next shot to the basket. You can tell Evelina really wanted to get down to the green with that next shot. Powered up, left it high into the ceiling of branches, and knocked directly to the ground. 1 stroke back, trying to make a move. Maybe forcing some shots with 3 holes to play. Katka safely on the green. And Henna, very routine standstill backhand shot. It's going to be a prime spot. She liked it. She's smiling. Current leader by 1 stroke. Vanessa. Nice conservative turnover. Upshot. Evelina needs this putt to stay in the match. Right side chain and out. Definitely have a battle at the top. 1 stroke separating between Vanessa, Evelina, and Katka. With the putt inside the circle. Left side and out. Vanessa looking very focused, taking her time on the short putt. Up and in. As quick as the rains came in, the rain stopped. It's been very temperamental throughout the day. Overcast skies. Very little wind. As you can see, the flag very still. She needs to take her time on those putts. She missed one on the previous hole. Barely gets this putt over the rim and in. As the ladies clean up on hole number 16. Evelina and Katka with a bogey. Vanessa and Henna with the par 5s. Vanessa extending her lead to 2 strokes. Hole number 17. 175 meters, 574 feet, an uphill par 4. We have OB stretching the entire length of the fairway, left side, up the hill, and around the basket. A very difficult hole, not on distance, but just on the uphill topography. Got a couple trees short of the green. That is the obstacle to miss on the way to the basket. First to tee, Vanessa. Looking to throw this drive, just keep it in bounds. Not to try and go for too much, and playing very conservative, overturns it, kicks right. It's going to be a tough spot for the second shot. Henna still in this match, only a couple strokes back. Nice fairway shot up the hill, just past the 100-meter marker. And Katka, hole lays out very well for her left-handed throw. No chance of going out of bounds. Expect big things from Evelina here. Currently trailing by 2. Unloads on a big uphill distance shot. Carrying through, right side corner. Stays on right side edge of the fairway. It's all about strategy here as these women are battling out on the last 2 holes. Vanessa playing for position, just getting it out of the woods into the open. Should be a fairly open shot for the third. Really tough to get the power on this uphill drive. Maybe a short par 4, but just the extreme elevation. And really tough to get a run up on this side hill. Henna getting a good move. Still slightly short on the downslope. Vanessa with a good shape turnover. Looks to be short side green. There's a chance for Evelina to make up a stroke. Fires an approach. Pin high. Right side. Should be a tap in for par. Same for Katka. Excellent executed upshot. Here's Vanessa with a long uphill par putt. Outside the circle, probably about 45 feet. She's really going to need to get this putt up and over the basket. Falling short left. That's going to cost her a stroke here. With the bogey and the eventual tap in for par for Evelina. Katka, solid putt from the tree, up and in. As much as we're talking about a battle at the top between Ricky and Paul, we have a battle among the female Pro Open between Evelina and Vanessa. Nice, solid, dead center putt. For par. As the ladies tap out here on hole number 17. Vanessa taking her time. And she's going to drop a stroke, which once was a 2-stroke lead going in this hole. Now it's only a 1-stroke lead with 1 hole to play. Evelina, Henna, and Katka all pars. Vanessa taking the lone bogey. 1-stroke lead, 1 to go. we move on to the 54th hole of the tournament, number 18, 136 meters, 446 feet, the downhill finishing hole, par 3. A beautiful shaped shot and executed with either a putter or mid-range on the backhand, or shapes really nice for a forehand shot at a good distance. A very good score differential on this hole, and a great way to finish the round with a birdie. Up first, Henna going backhand. Looks to be a mid-range, sailing a little bit, nose up and tailing off left. That's going to be short side, left side of the green. Sizable putt for birdie. Katka definitely gets over on this drive. Flexing. Back to the right. Good distance. Good carry. Should give her a look from there. Absolutely love the flowering bushes just short right of the fairway. But not distracted by that. Evelina going direct line at the basket. Back by 1 stroke and puts it on the green for a possible tie. Birdie putt. Vanessa looked to be a little nose up, conservative shot, tailing off left. Tough position here. 1 stroke lead. She has to put this close to the basket. Evelina on the green in 1. This could be the match if she doesn't keep it close. And her approach game has been on point throughout today's round as she puts it close to the basket. Now the situation is, it's Evelina, 1 stroke back with the birdie putt chance to tie. Vanessa sitting about a meter from the basket, easy tap in 3 from there. So this is Evelina's chance for birdie on 18. Taking her time on this crucial putt. Up and in, slams it home. She knew exactly what that putt was for. All smiles from here. Walking off with a birdie on 18. Katka a little distracted there. A little high chain off. Right side and out. As the ladies tap out here. Depending on what the second card shot, looks like Henna's going to be 4th place. Katka in 3rd. And with Vanessa's tap out here, tied for 1st place. After 54 holes, 3 rounds, regulation. As in disc golf, we always play off for the win. So with the tie at the top, these ladies are moving into a sudden death playoff at 10 over par. Evelina with the lone birdie to force tie. Who's going to be the champion? Soon to find out. Sudden death playoff. Hole number 1. Back to the start. This is where it goes down. Sudden death being the best score wins. If they tie in this hole, they'll continue on to the next. But right now, we're worried about hole number 1. It's all about strategy here. Vanessa first at tee. Nice little floating, riding turnover to the center cut of the fairway. Safely inbounds. Evelina. Her chance to win it all. Going for the big shot. Hanging it out right. But too much hyzer. Tailing off left and out of bounds left. Proceeded to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. Throwing her 3rd shot. Needs to throw it in. Going to play an aggressive shot at the basket. Short side. It doesn't convert. Now Vanessa's turn. She just needs to put this under the basket for the win. So she's got a 2-meter putt for the victory. And Evelina looking to clean up here. But a 12-foot putt up and in. And Vanessa for the win. And the 2017 Konopiście Open title. Maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe a little bit of excitement. Drains it dead center in a sudden death playoff. Vanessa Van Dyken. She's your 2017 Konopiście Open champion. Well played throughout the round. Never gave up. Stayed persistent. And took home the victory. Congratulations. Win the Female Pro Open final round here at the Disc Golf World Tour. Thanks for hanging with me today as we move through the final round, Female Pro Open. I'm your host, Avery Jenkins with SpinTV. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time at the Disc Golf World Tour event, the 2017 European Open in Nokia, Finland.